just a quick hit on a Sunday afternoon. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you guys? Did everyone enjoy our chat yesterday on Patreon? Hey everyone, this is David. Welcome back. No, it's just a quick hit on a Sunday afternoon. Let's just get right into it today. Did everyone enjoy, I can't speak, our chat yesterday afternoon? On Patreon, Salt Lake is back, baby. You know, you say I'm so negative about everything, and very happy day yesterday on Patreon. We had nothing but exciting, happy, good things to say. So go over there and check that out. The ratings, what's going on with Salt Lake? Why are the ratings like in the 300s? I don't care about playback or any of that. Look, if you're comparing overnight ratings for each of the shows, it doesn't matter to me that it's more in playback. You're still comparing this to Beverly Hills overnights, to Jersey, although Jersey's gone, so that's not coming back. You realize, doing the math, Jersey will not be on our TVs until at least 2026. I mean, let's just do the math. We're not talking about it this year. So we're going to start trying to figure things out January of 2025. We start filming best case February of 2025. Yeah, late 2025, Jersey could be back, but I'm predicting 2026. I got some things to say about Jennifer Aiden, but I don't think we're gonna have time for that today. So that'll be on our next quick hit. I gotta tell you, look, first of all, I'm really over my preachy ways because I really don't preach and I don't judge. But here's the bottom line, and this relates to our first story. And this is about Kelly Dodd and Tamra, if you're truly happy like if someone says you're A, B, and C, and when the lights go down at night, forget about the outward appearance, forget about the image you're putting out to the world, forget about how you're trying to act, whatever, forget about the happy couple on Instagram. When the lights go down at night, like, who did I just have on that says Louis doesn't know who he is when the lights go down at night? That show's coming up, and I was like, wow, this is such a good analysis. That's coming up this week, but I can't even remember who it was. But when the lights go down at night, if you are happy with yourself and there's all sorts of things being said about you, and you don't internally feel that any of those are true, someone's trying to get to your core. Like, for instance, the way Kelly Dodd tries with me, it doesn't affect you or me if you really are happy with yourself and don't believe these things. Now, this does relate to Kelly Dodd and Tamra. Kelly hates herself. She actually hates herself. And I truly, truly, truly mean it when I say that I think she should get help. I truly mean it, because when someone says the littlest thing about yourself and you snap and go cuckoo, that means, and then she tries to hit back and go deep and think of what really is going to get you. Your voice sucks, your podcast sucks, blah, blah, blah. Then she goes anti-gay. She's very anti-gay and anti-trans in my DMs. But the point is, it doesn't matter because I don't believe those things. When someone comes out here and says something about her, it cuts her to the core, because she truly, I don't care about her tough girl act. I don't care what she says with Rick on air. When she goes to bed at night, she is fucking miserable. And that is why she snaps the littlest thing that's said, which that's her problem. I would cut my weekend rate. I do, life coaching and consulting, business consulting. Someone just signed up for my business consulting, somebody new, so welcome. And podcast coaching, all per hour. Let's work it out. Slip into my DMs and you can book me. But I would actually cut my rate for Kelly because she needs life coaching advice on how to be happy with herself. Now, none of that is my business. None of that is my problem. This isn't about me. Well, I just thought it was funny because she did some interview, and I have no idea where this interview was. I'm sorry for that. But she did an interview, and of course, the rat that scurries. She does not deserve Gouda anymore this season. You guys are very upset with the rat, and we got some things to say about her. And go to the tail because she is scurrying. Now, Kelly said when it came up, the TamRat, she even referred to her as TamRat. She said that Tamra's problem is that she can dish it out but can't take it. Now, I am sorry. This was put in front of me, and I have to laugh. I am laughing at you, Miss Dodd, because the only person I know that can dish it out and that can dish it out and take it is myself. That's correct. Really, you say anything you want about me. But my point is, it's not about me. Really, Kelly, the littlest thing someone says about this woman who hates herself, she snaps and goes fucking cuckoo. Her head spins around. So to be on some interview somewhere and saying that that Tamra's biggest problem is that she can dish it out and can't take it, I actually can't believe I'm saying this. I don't know if that's true. I mean, the rat that scurries actually doesn't go psycho the way that Tamra does. I mean, the way that Kelly does. I think the TamRat can actually kind of take it. I'm sticking up for Tamra lately with Vicki. I mean, I would much rather spend an hour with Tamra than Vicki, because at least Tamra is self-aware and is in the game and understands how this housewife thing works. Vicki thinks she's a pious Christian woman who is like above it all. Now, mind you, there are people listening to this right now on YouTube, on the main feed. We have a lot of big numbers here. There's a lot of you listening to this that are pious Christian women. I love pious Christian women. I love authentic people. That's the thing. I think it's so interesting to meet people from such different backgrounds. I don't know. Is it because I've traveled all over the world? I don't judge anybody. I really don't. I don't like inauthentic people, and I'm going to call you out on it. So for anyone listening to this that's a pious Christian woman, I love you. I think it's so interesting. I love people that are, it's not me. I don't understand it, but I try to. And I find it very interesting, people that are really pious and Christian or any religion and are into God and go and worship on Saturdays, to the temple. I'm a nice Jewish boy, or on Sundays to church. I find that if that's your authentic self, I mean, I would never want to take that away from someone or cut that down. Now, when someone thinks they're pious and Christian, like Vicki, and we do the roll tape, thank you, Emily Simpson, counselor, and it's like, girl, now you're just out of touch with reality. So I would actually take the rat for an hour over Vicki. I would take the rat. I mean, Kelly seems to be just as out of touch with herself as Vicki, because now she's saying that Tamara's problem is that she could dish it out and can't take it. And girl, Kelly, because you don't like yourself and you're so unhappy with yourself at night when the lights go down, you're the only one that I know that can dish it out and not take it. I can dish it out and take it. You could, and that's the thing about bullies. You can come after someone, and then when finally, like, the bullies eventually leave me alone because they're like, man, he just doesn't care. No, I really don't. So I don't know, if I just thought that was interesting. I mean, God, we're spending way too much time on this, but I think that's interesting that you're saying that about Tamara. Girl, look in the mirror. She says the TamRat's the biggest bully. She's a sociopath. Now, that might be true. She's an awful person. That might